Hello everyone, this is Linda. Welcome to my channel, Lenny P's Place. I hope everyone is doing well today. I am here for the update on my weight loss journey for this week. This open collab is hosted by Miss Crafty Girl 42, and you use the hashtag Weight Loss Journey 2025 if you'd like to see how other people's weight loss journey is going. You're welcome to join if you'd like. There's no limits on when you can join. You can join at any time, and you can give as much information as you'd like on your own weight loss journey. So let me get on with mine. This is for weeks September 7th through the 13th, and I'm going from Sunday to Saturday, through Saturday. I'm starting on Sundays. Most everybody, I think, is starting on Wednesday, but I'm reporting on Wednesday for last week. So, if that makes any sense. So, I've got my little jar here. I'm just covering it up because it has a glare on it, and I don't want it to bother your eyes. I'm sad to say I have no stars to move over because I gained 2 ounces. So I'm really not doing all that well, am I? But hopefully that's going to change because I'm not having any more company. I'm not going anywhere. So I can just focus on what I'm supposed to be focusing on, which is keeping within my points and doing my exercise. And I hope I'll be able to show you a big difference next week. We will see. Anyway, let's just get on with it. Okay, on Sunday, I had my regular oatmeal with creamer, which the creamer counts as 1 point, even though it's 0 calories. I still count it as 1 point. Then for lunch, I had 2 small low-carb tortillas with sliced turkey and 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. So the tortillas was 1 point, the mayonnaise was 1 point, so I had a 2-point lunch. For dinner, I had leftover beef stroganoff because I was still at my daughter's house. Had beef stroganoff, which was 8 points, 1 slice of sourdough bread, which was 3 points, and I had some homemade coconut ice cream, which was 5 points. And that equaled 16 points for dinner. And then my snacks, I had 3 Tootsie Roll Pops, and they were 2 points each. So that was 6 points. So my total points for Sunday was 25. So I had 1 point left over because I get 26 points. Okay, on Monday, I had my regular oatmeal with creamer. A lot of this is going to stay the same. Dinner and, breakfast and lunch is pretty much always the same thing. So it was I'm just going to call it a turkey sandwich for 1 point because the turkey is 0. So it's just the mayonnaise and the tortillas. From now on, I'm just going to say I had a turkey sandwich for 2 points, and you'll know that that's what I had. For dinner, it was salsa chicken for 3 points. Brown rice was no points, and a peach was 0 points. So I had a 3-point dinner, and my snacks was Tootsie Roll Pops again for 4 points. So I only used 10 points total on Monday, so that left me 16 points that I didn't use. Oatmeal on Tuesday morning. I had tortillas with peanut butter for lunch. So that was 6 points because 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is 5 points. I had a Weight Watcher dinner for 4 points. I had a cream brulee, and that was 7 points, so that was not good. So I had 11-point dinner, and then snacks was 2 Tootsie Roll Pops for 4 points. So my total for the day was 22 points. I had 4 points left over. On Wednesday, I had oatmeal with blueberries and creamer. So that was a point. I had my normal sliced turkey sandwich for 2 points for lunch. And then for dinner, I had a beef pot roast for 6 points. And I had rice and carrots for 0 points. So my total for dinner was the 6 points for the beef roast. And then for snacks, it was the 2 Tootsie Roll Pops again. And that brought me to a total of 13 points for the day. And I had 13 points left over. Thursday was oatmeal with banana. And that was 1 point for the creamer. I had sliced turkey sandwich for lunch, which was 2 points. For dinner, I had baked fish, which was 0 points. I had rice for 0 points. And I had carrots for 0 points. So I had a 0-point dinner until I got to my dessert. I had dessert. That was a hazelnut pudding with pecans, and that was 7 points. And then for snacks, I had popcorn, which was 0 points. And the reason for that is because I popped it in, I used the popcorn kernels and I popped it in my microwave popcorn popper. So that was 0 points. And then I had Diet Coke, 0 points, and 1 Tootsie Roll Pop for 2 points. So that was a total of 12 points for the day, had 14 points left over. On Friday, I had oatmeal with blueberries. I had turkey sandwich, and this time I put some spinach on it. And on the side, I had tomatoes, carrot sticks, and cucumbers. So all of those veggies was 0 points. But then, so I had a 2-point lunch. But then in the afternoon, I decided I'd have a snack. It was a big one. A 1 pint of Halo ice cream, which was 9 points. And I have that quite a bit. I think the 9 points is worth it because I always have points left over. And I'm just so bad about ice cream, so bad. So if I don't eat a pint of Ben & Jerry's pistachio ice cream, which is it's 1,190 calories, I think I can do a pint of Halo ice cream for 300 calories, which is 9 points. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to do it, so I'm not going to apologize for that. Okay, for dinner, because I had that ice cream, I decided to have 2 eggs and grits. Now, if you're from the South, you eat grits. If you're from the North, you probably don't. But my 2 eggs was 0 points. My grits was 4 points. And I had 2 pieces of Dave's raisin and cinnamon toast, which was 4 points. So my dinner that night was 8 points. And then I had a popcorn for a snack, and that was 0 points. So for the day, even including my ice cream, I used 19 points, and I had 7 points left over. So then on Saturday, I had oatmeal with blueberries, 1 point. Turkey sandwich with mayo and veggies on the side, 2 points. I had scrambled eggs again. I had 2 scrambled eggs with spinach in it, which was 0 points. And I used 2 tortillas, and I rolled my eggs up in the tortillas for 1 point. And then for snacks, I had a Tootsie Roll Pop for 2 points. I had 2 mini ice cream cones, and they were just full-on calories. That was 11 points. And then I had popcorn for 0 points. So that brought my total for the day to 17 points, and I had 9 points left over. So as you can see, I'm a junk food junkie. My daughter, she eats very healthy, and she says that I have the palate of a 3-year-old, which is very true. I do. I love candy. I love, love, love ice cream. It's my favorite thing to eat. So that's why I switched to Halo. I can satisfy my candy cravings with a chocolate Tootsie Roll Pop. So, and then the ice cream, the popcorn, I can air pop it in the microwave. I can use like a spray butter or Parquet, the Parquet 0 calorie butter that you find in the section where the butter and the margarine is best. And then there's unlimited toppings that you can add. I like to put sometimes just plain salt. Sometimes I like to put, I have a topping, I forget who it's from, but it's like a cinnamon roll topping. It's 0 points, 0 calories. And that's really good. Then if you add a little salt, it makes it like a kettle corn. So that in itself is a great snack. So anyway, that was all my dinner. All my meals for the week. For water, I did not do well. I'll just go ahead and tell you, I did not do well at all. So I didn't even track my water. And so, and then on my workouts, I only did 3 because I was either not home or I had someone here with me. And I just didn't do it. So on Tuesday, on Sunday, I did not exercise. On Monday, I didn't. On Tuesday, I did an hour. I got in 8,988 steps and that burnt 161 calories. And then I did an hour on Wednesday, and that was 9,065 steps. And I burnt 156 calories. And then on Thursday, I did an hour and 10 minutes, and I got in 10,033 steps, not stamps, steps. But at the same time, I only burnt 157 calories. And the reason for that depends on the level and the speed that I go. So anyway, I don't know if I told you I gained, I think I told you I gained 2 ounces. That's what I gained, 2 ounces. It's right here. For some reason, I want to say that I told you I gained 4, but I gained 2. So, yeah. So that was it for the week. I hope I've started off better this week. I hope I don't go downhill. So I hope you're doing well on your weight loss journey. And if you're like me and you gained a little bit, well, stuff happens. That's all I can say. We'll get back up and go again. I hope for better results next week. So until then, I just want to say take care of yourselves. Be happy, be safe, be well. And I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.